Hello everyone, welcome back to the IndieGeekGuy channel. I'm Martin and we're back for part 2 of our Friday the 13th watching marathon extravaganza. So here we start a little bit of a journey of Friday the 13th movies that I have never seen. I haven't seen this one especially. I've not seen, I don't think, really anything from. This one's going to be a complete blank slate for me. The only thing I do know is that obviously Jason is in this one, and that's about it. That's all I know. I don't know how he's in it. I don't know why he's in it, if they're going to explain it. None of that stuff. I have no idea. I'm going into this one completely blind. My expectations are that it's going to try and build off the first film, but I also expect that maybe would have taken a step back and gone, so what worked, what didn't work, where can we take this, what did people like about the first one, how do we make that more the central focus of it, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of my expectation going into this one, but other than that, I'm just along for the ride with this one. This is, you're probably got a lot more knowledge than I do on this one, so we'll see how it goes. All I hope for really is that we're going to get more kills on screen, maybe some more effective kind of scares in here. There were a couple of good ones in the first one, but I'm hoping that they just sort of, as I say, just capitalize on that part of the film and go big with it, but we'll see. So without further ado, let's jump into Friday the 13th Part 2.
You get in this house right now.
Oh, Mom.
Right now.
Hi. Did you not see him? He must have been stood like right there next to him for him to get there that quick. Having flashbacks. We're going to get previously on Friday the 13th. Oh my god, we actually are getting previously on. So presumably this is an absolute direct sequel, like it is picking up the continuity of the previous movie. Alright, here's the important bit. After going through all of that again, we know that her egg gets cut off. Man, that was a long old flashback. Oh, it's still fucking going. Oh, of course, we've got to do Ghoul Boy jumping out of the water. Can't leave that bit out. Yeah. I suppose you would have nightmares about that. The creepy little Ghoul Boy just lurking out there in the dark somewhere. Although I do feel the need to point out that basically the first 10 minutes of this movie is the first movie. Are we actually doing this? Are we doing a shower scene? We're gonna take... What the fuck is going on? This is so weird, this whole scene. It's like, is it a POV? Is it not?
Hello?
Oh my god, fucking cat. Ugh. I mean, I don't appreciate the scaring cat tactic. It's like the most biggest cliche in the world, but maybe it wasn't a cliche at the point of this movie being made. Ah, god! What the fuck? She really dead? I mean, if she's really dead, she's definitely dead. Fuck me, the title's exploded. Well done, movie. That was basically what the first movie tried to do, but this time, because I knew the character, it was more effective. It is almost a bit like saying we're killing the first movie, though. Right, that's done. We're moving on now. We're doing something else. Oh my god, he's still here! Of all the people, I did not expect him to be back. Who the fuck is this guy? Is this the fucking lead singer of AC/DC? What the...
An old dirt road for half a mile.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you've been towed, my man. You're on foot, bud.
God's country.
Oh, we got our Ned. I think we found our Ned.
Thanks, Max.
Ned, point two.
This is great to see you guys. It's gonna be just like old times.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
I mean, this guy, the AC/DC guy, looks an awful lot like Kevin Bacon. So we've got Ned and Kevin Bacon regenerated.
There's a bear and a rabbit in the woods, see, and they're both taking a dump. So the bear looks down at the rabbit. He says, "Excuse me, Mr. Rabbit, do you have any problem with shit sticking to your fur?" And the rabbit says, "No, Mr. Bear, I don't." So the bear wiped his ass with the rabbit.
The fuck is that? These people have a very low bar for humor, don't they?
Just Camp Blood. This place is on the same lake as we're gonna be.
Wait, so we're going to a new camp that is basically on the exact same site of the original camp. Was it there the whole time? Or are they making a new one? Does Jason have like a border that he can't cross? Like, oh, you're not in my camp, so that's okay. Oh no. Oh, don't you do it to me, movie. Don't you do it. If a dog dies in this movie, I'll add it to the tally, I suppose. Who the fuck is this Zac Efron looking dude?
Tour upstate last summer, right? Here, buddy.
Oh, the fucking dog's triggering me. It's gonna happen, I know it is.
What the hell?
Well, it's a car, dude. Like, what the hell?
I'll be right back.
What the hell? A car? A car showing up here?
I'll never, ever be late again in my entire life. Is it the deal?
I don't believe her. I don't believe her. She's lying.
Right, all right. What the hell?
She's gonna get killed when they're expecting her to be somewhere, and everyone's gonna be like, ah, she's just late. She's just running late again.
Try it.
This guy is such a dope. I'm getting major. I think I'm in charge, but absolutely not in charge vibes from him.
His body was never recovered from the lake after he drowned. And if you listen to the old timers in town, they'll tell you he's still out there. Some sort of demented creature, full grown by now. Stalking.
So has it been years since the last movie? Because he was a kid last time we saw him.
We're the first to return here. 5 years. 5 long years he's been dormant. Thirsty for young blood.
It's not Jason! It's Ned. I'm just calling him Ned, because that's who he is. So it's been 5 years. Confirmed. 5 years.
So there I was.
Oh god, the dog! The dog!
Thinking to myself, Scott, old boy,
Nothing better happened to that dog. It's even got a bow in its hair, for God's sake. Well, so far, Paul seems like our protagonist, and I haven't caught her name yet, but his assistant. Like, they seem to be our leads, but much like the first film, it's kind of a jumble of, well, here's everyone who's going to die. It's not Jason at all. It's our boy. Is he gonna die? You can't kill him off, right?
There's something I think I should tell you.
No, don't tell me. I don't want you to tell me. I'm not interested in anything you have to say. Oh no! No! Not him! Poor guy. Now they are all dead. Ow. Fuck me. So now we have a mystery. She has something to tell Paul. Will we ever find out what it is? Oh, don't do this. Don't do this to me, please. Why is this dog out here on its own? Don't do it. I swear to fucking God.
Muffin? Here, girl.
And it's called Muffin.
Muffin?
Well, you're clearly looking directly at the POV.
I'm coming.
Like you could clearly see whoever it is. Not doing a great job at hiding.
supposed to go near that place.
Oh, come on. It's only a short walk. They'll never know we're gone. Look, when we get back to the city, we can tell everyone we were there.
Who cares? No one in the city's gonna give a shit. Hey, we went to Camp Blood. What's that? Like, they don't know what the fuck that is. You're gonna get yourselves killed. For the stupidest of reasons.
What's green and red and goes 100 miles an hour?
What?
Frog in a blender. Ah, that wasn't funny.
What the fuck was that? Why? We've had now two jokes that are not jokes.
Oh, my God.
What is it?
Oh my
It's like a
god.
dog.
As if.
Angle to tell.
Ugh.
Animal, I guess.
That's like one of the worst ones yet. I'm now gonna have to fucking edit in another thing explaining why that's such a fucking thing in this channel. Is the dog dead? Please don't say the dog's dead. I swear to God, if the dog is dead. Oh my, as if. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe that the dog died.
It's dead. It's been strangled. The neck is broken.
I actually can't believe it. I can't believe that this has happened. Every movie, every goddamn movie I've done on this channel where there's a dog, it has died. Oh my god. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew the dog was out of this film. The moment I saw that dog, I was like, well, they've already killed a baby. Dog's next. Swear to God, if the dog's dead already. Oh my god. If the dog is legitimately dead already. Well, I'm upset. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. I'm talking to this guy and the movie. Yeah, you shouldn't have done it. You should not have done that. Don't do it. There's no need for you to go into that wood. What? Why? Why are you doing this? Like, I know you're a police officer, you're like, but as far as you're aware, it's just a guy in a wood. I suppose he is meant to be, like, wary that Jason's out there somewhere or something, so fine, we'll let it go. Man, I hope Jason does, like, a fucking Cribs episode on this place. Not gonna announce yourself? Okay. Ah! Ah! Oh, nice. That's pretty fucking gnarly. For some reason, I thought the cop was like sneaking up on whoever was standing there, but it was the other way around.
Anybody wants a last night on the town, now's your chance. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, our wanderers have volunteered to stay behind and watch the camp. Isn't that nice?
There you go. There's your punishment.
I think I'll stay too. Muffin may show. Well, I'm gonna go.
Muffin ain't showing. Muffin definitely isn't showing. Alright, so half the cast is shipping off to town, so they're not going to be here for when all these people get killed. The movie's already got rid of half its cast without having to kill them. Just for everyone's knowledge, I can't show it, but we're currently watching the scene where this fucking jackass, she's gone skinny dipping, and the actress does not look like she's enjoying herself one bit.
It's no longer funny, Scott.
Yeah, fuck you, Scott. That's what you deserve. You deserve this.
I don't let you hang, you pervert.
Come on, Tara. Give me a break.
Why?
You gonna cut the crap?
This guy's a problem. He needs to be removed.
Don't go in.
Jason, come over here, buddy. Come on. The fuck? That was weird.
Where is she?
Oh, Jason, my man. Ugh. Ugh. That guy needed to go. He needed out. At least this movie, the arsehole we got to see get hung up and killed. Although, this poor girl, all she's cared about is her dog. And now she's going to get to see Zac Efron slit open.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if there is a Jason?
Oh, bullshit. Ginny?
No, what if there is some kind of boy or beast running around Camp Crystal Lake? I mean, what would he be like today? Some kind of out-of-control psychopath? I mean, I doubt Jason would have even known the meaning of death. Or at least until that horrible night.
I mean, that was a pretty good way to sort of get Jason's motivations across to the audience. Because obviously he doesn't talk as far as I'm aware. So it makes as much sense as anything else.
Just give me a few minutes to get some things, okay?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Well, she said I'll be right back, so that means she's dying. What is with these movies and people just running outside in their underwear? Like, why? What is the logic?
Vicky, is that you?
I mean, it's clearly lightning outside. Vicky, is that you making that thunder noise outside? This is a fake out, right? This is a fake out. It has to be. Oh god, it wasn't! Where the... Jesus! Where did that even come from? Oh. Jesus. Is that going to happen every time someone dies? We're going to fade to white? You shouldn't have had sex, guys. You shouldn't have done it. Yeah. Oh, double kill. Double kill. Right, so everyone else is staying here. These two heading back to camp to discover a bunch of dead bodies. Almost as if the movie just suddenly remembered, oh yeah, everybody else isn't here. We better get someone to come back. She didn't die. She actually didn't die. I'm so impressed. I thought she was definitely going to be killed off screen.
Sandra.
Ah! It's him! Oh! Oh god! Jesus. Do something. No? Okay, just let it happen, I suppose. It's also pretty ironic that not Kevin Bacon also got killed in the bed.
Yeah, Ginny, what?
Yeah, that's a bad sign. Oh, he fucking biffed it. Jesus. This is a scrap. Are you not... Maybe help? Maybe help. Do something to help. What are you doing? He's going to be at the window. He's 100% going to be at the window. Ah! He was waiting. He was like, just you wait. You get... I see your hand on that window, motherfucker. I'm coming. Where'd he get the pitchfork from? Oh, no! Does she not have the knife anymore? Did she pick up a knife and not bring it with her? Is that what's happened here? Activate cliche car won't start. Did he fucking body crawl all the way to the car? How did she not see him? She was looking out of that window. Like, I wonder where he is. Ah, there's a thing coming through the roof. Oh! Bravo.
Please help me.
Please help me. Yeah, this is the kind of place you're gonna find help. A fucking shack. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, it's just... That's a shrine of death right there. Style my hair just like hers. Just put the head on top. Just put your neck down and put the head on the top.
Now come to mommy. Come on.
Oh man, they actually got her back to do this. Yeah, ignore the machete. Ignore the machete, Jason. You're being very good. Ooh, blocked. Oh. Oof. Paul? How are you here? What the fuck? What? Are you gonna help him this time? Or are you just gonna let this fucking unfold again? Oh! In the shoulder! You should have gone for the head. Fucking Paul had God mode turned on or some shit. So what's the twist gonna be? There's gonna be one. There's gonna be a... I mean, he's clearly not dead. He just got hit in the shoulder, for God's sake. So, I mean, I would have double tapped just to be sure, you know, like, dush, dush. Is it going to be Ned? Is it Ned 2.0? What the fuck, Muffin? Don't trust it. Don't trust it. Do not trust this. Ah, there he is. Oh, God. Oh, Christ. Again, another death, another blinding white light. Oh, she didn't die. She didn't die.
Where's Paul?
Yeah, where is Paul? She was definitely the one who got. Is that how we're ending? That is literally how we're ending. We don't know what happened to Paul. We don't know what... Okay, I'm assuming Paul and Muffin are dead. So the dog still died. Okay, that was the reaction to Friday the 13th Part 2. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. It helps it get seen by more people. And it lets me know you enjoyed it. Also consider subscribing so you don't miss any future videos. And there's a bunch of other stuff for you to check out on the channel, so do that as well. But for right now, we're going to talk about this movie. Okay, so I think overall, I had more fun with this movie. Even though I think this one didn't get the same kind of direction that the first one did. And that's not to say the first one was perfectly directed. There was lots of stuff that could have been done better. But I felt like in the first movie, as I mentioned in that previous video, that it had a lot of good framing of certain shots and setting up lights and all that kind of stuff to set you off and like throw you off what was going on, and like maybe there's something in the shadows, maybe there isn't, all that kind of stuff. This one felt like the only real scene that had that was the opening segment killing off the hero from the first film. Then the rest of it was very much, we'll just point, shoot, let's get this in the can. I feel like, I don't know the production history of the Friday the 13th movies or anything, but I have a feeling what probably happened was that Part 1 did better than they expected. It made money, and they thought, okay, we'll make another one quick. We'll get it out there quick. Let's put a bit more money into it so we get a few more locations and more people involved, more actors, more people we can kill off, essentially. And let's just quickly put out another one whilst the iron is hot. That's what I'm assuming was the case. I suppose it's more what I expected from this franchise, which is just like murder and just doing it in some creative ways. I said it if it's in the reaction, like the not Kevin Bacon getting killed in the bed, that was pretty funny, probably unintentional. But it was funny that they both pretty much died the same way, but this time we got a twofer. Got double kill on this one. And that's the other thing. Like, I appreciate that we got more on-screen effects and kills and stuff like that. That's what these movies are about. That's what you're here for. And that we actually got to see them. That was good. That definitely gives it plus marks. Although I was kind of thinking by the size of the cast that was initially introduced, that I thought we were going to have way more happen. But then the movie just goes, no, we're sending all these people off. Bye. They're out of the movie. Like Ned 2.0, who I think is called Ted in this movie. I thought he was a shoo-in for death, but nope, he's just removed from the movie. Like a little way over halfway, he's just gone. He's not involved anymore. I'll certainly be interested to see if Part 3 picks up on any of this at all, or if it is just going to move on to do its own thing. Like, this movie was kind of interesting in that it seemed to, like, be a continuation. It was like, oh, the little boy who we saw at the end of the lake in the last film grew up and is now seeking revenge for his mother's death. And, you know, it added up. Like, I thought it was a bit weird that you're expecting the audience to think even that in 5 years' time, that kid that we saw is now this hulking giant of a man who, you know, is apparently lifting weights and stuff. Like, I don't know, but you know what, go with it, whatever. You know, it's a silly slasher horror movie, and just fucking throw yourself in and go with it, basically. Like, the first movie, it felt like it couldn't make its mind up of whether it wanted to be like a suspense thriller, like mystery almost, or it wanted to be, you know, a slasher, kill off the kids movie, which, you know, I suppose at the time of that movie coming out, that wasn't the genre that we now know it to be, but it did feel like it was sort of bordering on those two things, whereas this one came in and was like, we know exactly what we're doing here. We're here to have a bunch of people in an isolated location, and we're going to have our killer take them out in hopefully scary, jumpy, and some gruesome ways. And I feel like this movie served that up adequately, and it certainly, again, it builds upon that initial foundation, and it clearly shows a direction where the franchise will go down the road. I felt like the characters this time around, like I felt like I knew them a bit more, not massively. Again, they're not like super like three-dimensional or whatever, but there were a few nicer little character moments throughout, and all the characters who do get killed off, I felt like I knew them a bit more. Like, I knew who they were, I knew what their motivations were, the types of people they were, just a smidgen more than what I did in the first one. Like, the first one, I think I even said, like, the characters started blurring together, and Kevin Bacon was the only one who stood out because I know he's Kevin Bacon. Whereas in this, I think, like, I knew who Paul was, I knew who his assistant was, like, and the other kids and stuff, and AC/DC man. Like, I had a good grounding for each of them as individuals. Like I said, they weren't the best piece of character work ever, but I felt that they just stood out a bit more as individuals from one another. So that was definitely an improvement. Since we're going through these movies, if I'm looking at them in terms of what I'm hoping the subsequent films will improve upon as we go through these, I'm hoping that they find ways to, like, so far in the first two, it's either been we're going to build up the tension and then go limp, or we're going to have a cool effect moment. Like, that seems to be the one of the two things we get in so far. So hopefully in the next few movies we're going to find a way to marry those. Like, we're going to have a good build up, a good tension build, and then we're going to have, like, the boom, the big punch, and it'll flow together in that way. So far we got a little bit of that here, which was nice, but I just feel like we're on that cusp now, and I'm waiting for it to hit that level. And I'd be amiss to mention another movie with a dog in that faked me out. Like, it looks like a dog did die. Like, it just wasn't Muffin, but it definitely looked like a dog who died. And then Muffin probably died at the end there. So technically this movie could well have 2 dead dogs in it. So brilliant. That's another one on the fucking checklist for anyone who's keeping tally on this for the channel, for how many movies have had dead dogs in them. But that's really it for this one. I think it was in many ways an improvement. I wish they kind of kept some of the more artful shots that were being used in the first one and carried that over as well, but can't have everything. Generally, I think this one was just more of a fun ride to go on compared to the first one. Even though there weren't any big shock twists other than the opening, I thought that was pretty interesting that they decided to kill off the hero from the first movie straight off the bat, and that was effective because I knew that character, as opposed to the first movie where they decided to kill off the protagonist who you thought was going to be the protagonist before you actually got to know her. But this time it worked a lot better, so I thought that was a pretty interesting twist. But it did feel like this movie was like trying to like kill off the previous movie, quite literally, which, you know, is kind of funny in its own way. And I think it also sort of sets a mark of, look, don't worry too much about the previous movie. Just enjoy what you're watching for what it is and just go with it. If that's too much for you, then maybe these aren't for you. But overall, I don't mind that too much. it's just interesting to sort of pick up on those little things and see if they do factor in at all. But I'm excited to keep going. 2 movies down, a bunch more to go, and I'm very interested to see how this whole thing's gonna develop. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. It helps me know you liked it and that it will get seen by more people. Maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss any future videos. And there's plenty more content on the channel, so please do go check all that out as well. And if you're watching this as it's been uploaded, stick with us. Next weekend we'll have 2 more Friday the 13th movies coming up, so be there for that. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll catch you on the next one.